Hi, everyone. I'm Laura Brandao, the chair of the New Jersey MBA Women's Committee. And today I am joined by the lovely Kristen Hess. She is a loan originator at Annie Mac. And today we are going to hear her how and her why. First off, Kristen, thank you so much for being part of the Women's Committee. And please share with us, how did you come into the mortgage industry?
Okay, so I actually never thought of being in the mortgage industry. I grew up in a household with real estate and mortgage all around me, and I said, oh, I'm not going there. So I actually met a man who worked for Great Western, and we started dating, fell in love, got married, had a baby, and opened up a mortgage company. So I was just kind of thrown there. I had a new baby. I'm like, this will be perfect for me because I could bring the baby with me to work, learn the industry, help where needed. And 19 years later, still was at that company. During the meltdown in 2008, we were probably one of the only brokers that were still up there. When the implodometer, we watched all our friends, and it was heart-wrenching. And you know, the company is still standing, but our divorce ended because it was hard in that industry. So I said, all right, I'm going to go. And I'm going to do this by myself. I got this, a shirt on my back. I went over to Weichert Financial, walked into the office for an interview, and met Lisa Penn, who was a powerful woman in a predominantly male industry. And she saw something in me, and she said, you are going to be one of my best loan officers. And I'm like, I just worked for family, I was like, almost like belittling myself, saying, I'm not really sure about this. And sure enough, I ended up being one of her top loan originators. So, I wasn't something that I set out to do. I set out to, help with my family business, and found myself, not ever really paying attention as to that my name wasn't on anything, that there was really nothing that was mine at the end of the day. So I just brushed the dirt off and picked my head up high and went after my vision.
Wow, I love that. And kudos to you. Kudos to you for doing that. But how powerful is that? That you knew, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if I'm starting over again, I know how to originate. I know how to help families. I know my why of helping these families, right? And you knew that as long as you have that, you could make it. You could provide for your family. You can be a strong woman. You can pave your way into a direction of wherever you wanted to take it. And that, in a way, it's comfort, right?
Yes.
It's comfort knowing that you can control, right? I got this.
Yep.
I can make this happen. And also, special shout out to Lisa, because when you think about, number one, if you go back, it was very difficult. There was not a lot of women in leadership roles, right? And she, of course, was a great leader, but she also did something else, something that I encourage everyone to do. Every day, we see people that have that special something that we just know with the right mentoring, with the right guidance, you can take them from here to new levels. So we encourage everyone out there, be that Lisa, be that special person that doesn't just recognize or say something good. Maybe you say to someone else, oh, that Sue is amazing. Well, tell Sue how amazing she is, in addition to telling the other people. So thank you so much for sharing that. Okay, so next question. You are now part of the New Jersey MBA Women's Committee, and we are thrilled to have you part of us.
Thank you.
Why was it important for you to join this group?
My why has taken me through a wonderful journey in my career out there. Originally, my why is because when I was a little kid, I cried all the time. I was afraid of everything. My grandmother called me Chuckles because I just cried all the time. So this was a point of me to tell women that it's okay. You can be strong. You can take care of yourself. And I see a lot of women originators out there, young girls just starting, and I run over to them and I pat them on the back and I, give them a shout out on social media because I know what it takes to do that. And they're starting off with young kids with, maybe there's the husband's working nights, they're working days, trying to keep it all together. And I just think it's beautiful when people can share each other's accolades together and say, lift you up. You have this, you have what it takes. You can provide for your children. I have 2 daughters who, they're so well out in life now because I taught them. I said, you get up in the morning and you go after your dream and you don't stop until you get it. And it is true. You can have anything you want when you put your efforts and your thought and your why behind you. The why.
Wow, that is so powerful. And you are 100% correct. The only person that can limit you is you.
Yep.
And we are thrilled that you are part of our group to share your story, share your perspective, share your knowledge and your education and everything else, because you are correct. It is about looking behind us and looking to the side of us and pulling everyone forward, because together we all rise.
Yeah.
Thank you. You are amazing. Thank you for being part of our group, and we look forward to hearing more from you. Take care.
Thank you so much.